Hello, welcome to your first video for learning the classical guitar. In our instructional book, this is Classical Guitar Method, Volume 1, we learn on page number 7, getting started with the finger numbers. So let's go ahead and talk about the right hand only today. The left hand will come a little bit later. Okay, so the right hand, let's go ahead and place it up like this, have fingered letters as opposed to finger numbers, which is what the left hand does. So starting with the thumb, this is P as in Paul. The index finger is I as in igloo. Middle finger is M as in Mary. The ring finger is A as in apple. And the small pinky finger is C as in cat. So P-I-M-A-C, Pi Mac. We can say it that way. Pi Mac. C-A-M-I-P. Today we're only going to be using finger I and M, these two fingers right there. Okay, now talking about the body of the guitar, we have here the whole body, which is this nice looking shaped part of the body. These curves that go inward are called the nave. Okay. We also have here this part, which is called the bridge. Holds the strings over here. This circle thing opening inside the guitar is called the sound hole. The nice design surrounding the sound hole is called the rosette. This long piece of wood here with strings and metal bars is called the neck. On the front or the top of the neck we have here frets, which are these little squares which slowly get smaller and smaller. These frets are made with metal bars. We also have 6 strings which are connected from the bridge up to the head, and tuning pegs, 3 either on the top and then the bottom, or depending on the style and shape of your guitar. Okay, so this is just a little quick review of those parts of the guitar. Let's go ahead now and talk about how we should position our guitar when sitting. This is the classical style according to this book. Oops, I'm getting a little blurry. Okay, here we go. Okay, so when you place the guitar, you want to elevate the left foot a little bit so that it is above your right foot or right knee. The thigh should be elevated in such a way so that you can comfortably place the nave of the guitar, the bottom nave, over the thigh, just like so. The bottom part of the guitar should be touching on the right part, the right thigh, and the neck should be at a diagonal angle. The sound hole, as you can see, should be at a nice straight line to your face. Mine's a little off, so if you place it like this, it looks a little better. And the head of the guitar should be a nice straight shot to your head. So if you look to the left, there it is right there. Okay, so when we let go of the guitar, it should stay properly placed on you without tilting this way or falling forward. The back of the guitar should be flat against your chest and your body, just like this. Provide support on the top by placing the part there, the middle part of your forearm, over the edge of the body, like so, and then start out by placing your open hand over the sound hole, like this. Then put it in a fist, and what we're going to do is, with P, the thumb, I want you to go ahead and place it with force or pressure, pressing this way on the middle string right there. Okay? With the fingers I and M, you're going to place it on the outside or just underneath the string right here, which is this first string. So when we talk about the strings, we talk about first, second, third, fourth, fifth, and sixth. We start from the bottom and work our way up. Okay? We're not going to go over the rhythms, since that is something you should already be going over in lesson or in another area. Let's go ahead now to page number 12 of our book, and we're talking about notes for etude number 1. The top string, number 1, which is that skinny string right there at the very bottom of the guitar, is E. E. The note E, and let's take a look at that note over here. Okay, hope you can see this here at the bottom, notes for etude number 1. The top string is called E, which is the top space also of the treble clef. This is E. Let's go ahead and we're going to pluck that string. The way we're going to do this, once again, with our thumb, press downward on that string, while fingers I and M are pressing upwards. So it's kind of like we're squeezing them together, just like that. Notice how I'm squeezing them together. Let me go ahead and get a little closer so you can see how that's done. So the thumb downward, and I and M squeezing this way. So we're squeezing them together. That's just the placement for our strings or our fingers on the strings. When we pluck a string, we want to take the finger and we want to flex it this way. So if we take the finger like that, we flex it inward like that. That is the motion and the direction our fingers should be taking. So if I were to place I and M outward like this, boom, 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 boom. Kind of like they're kicking if they're feet and legs like that. So that's how I'm going to move my fingers upward or inward when plucking a string. So let's just go ahead and relax the left hand wherever, here at the base of the neck. And as we have the thumb pressing downward, we're going to flex the finger upward with I. And it's just a nice little pluck. Don't pluck it too hard so it doesn't slap, but a nice, quick pluck to give it a good, clear sound. M, I, M. We're going to be taking turns. Let's go ahead and announce that as E. 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 Very good. The next note, just above E, is going to be... Actually, I should make this bigger. Next note, so there's E right there. The next note is the middle line of the treble clef, B. B. So, with our fingers I and M, we're going to bring it up to the next string right there. This note or string is called B. B. Let's go ahead and play this as quarter notes and pluck, remember, flexing them inward like that. Here we go. B. 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 One thing you need to remember to do, let me get closer to the camera. When you pluck a string, we hold the finger away. Talking about the plucking fingers, the thumb is always going to be there. Hold the finger away until you're ready to pluck again. We don't want to immediately mute the string. So pluck, hold it away, pluck, hold it away, pluck, hold it away, pluck, hold it away, just like that. To allow the string to freely vibrate and create sound until it goes away. Okay, so that's B. Let's go ahead and play B a few more times. B, B, That's the second string up. String number 2. Now we're going to go to the string above that one, the third one, which is this one here, G, the second line on treble clef. This is known as G. Open string, one thing to note, these zeros mean that there is no fret being pressed over here on the left hand. Okay, so let's go ahead and play G. Once again, the thumb will just place it a little higher so we're not too close to the G string, or string G, excuse me, I shouldn't say it that way. Okay, so when we pluck, once again, flex the fingers this way. Here we go, let's go ahead and pluck and say G. Not perfectly tuned, but it's G. I, am, take turns. G. G. Good. Alrighty, so that is the note and the string G. 3 notes here we have are E, B, and then G. Alright, now that we've learned E, B, and G, on this page here we're going to be doing some writing work away from the guitar. So what I would like for you to do is, as you see these notes on the staff, write the name of the note here on the first line, and then write the string number, which is either 1, 2, or 3 underneath. And that's a written assignment just so you can remember. Now let's go ahead and talk about rhythms for etude number 1. When we play this exercise here, let's make sure we're not in the way with this little camera. Okay, here we go. All right, so etude number 1, we're going to start with quarter notes. And as you can see, we're going to be taking turns with I, am, I, am. Let's go ahead and get started and just play I, am, I, am. And once again, let's remember that when we play, we take turns, keeping the thumb on top of one of these strings so we're not too close. We're going to be moving from E to G to B to G. And when we do that, let's remember that we are going to be moving like this. Let's take turns by plucking both fingers together. B, oh, sorry. So we have E, B, G, B, G. But when we do this, we're going to take turns. E, B, G. So get your fingers used to moving from one to the other. And always moving, taking turns that way. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started, please. We're going to be playing E, G, E, G, just quarter notes. We're going to do 4 bars of quarter notes. Here we go. You should have your music right in front of you. So I have my music in front of me right here. Make sure yours is there as well. Let's go ahead and count to 4 to begin. Keeping your finger, let's go to put our thumb right here on string number 5, pressing downward. And make sure that you have the guitar nice and relaxed over your body, over your leg. Here we go. Taking turns, I and M. 1, 2, quarter notes, go. E, 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 E. Counts 2, 3, 4. Finger numbers, I, M, E, 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 E. Now we're going to go to the next system, which is half notes on B. This one here, we're going to start with I. Here we go. Bring your fingers up to that string B. I, 2, oh, excuse me, M, B, half notes, B, finger numbers, I, M, and the counts 1, 2, 3, 4. Good job. And now we're going to go from the E to B to G, which is that third string right there. These are going to be whole notes. Here we go. Let's start with I and M. Counting to 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I, 2, 3, 4. M, 2, 3, 4. G is the note. G, 2, 3, 4. Now we're going to take turns with mixed rhythms. here at the last system on that page number 13. Here we go. Let's count to 4. 1, 2, on the note E, go. Then half notes, quarter notes with half, and then whole note. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good job. Alrighty. Thank you for going over this first etude with me today. Rhythms for etude number 1. Now we have the melody, etude number 1. Let's go ahead now and take a look at page number 14. It says here that we have a mixture of different types of rhythms going on. And let's go ahead and get started. Starting on the string number 1, which is E. We're going to move from B to G. Get ready. Counting to 4. 1, 2, melody, go. Now B. Taking turns with I and M. Back to E. Back to B. Now to G. Back up to B. And then lastly, back up to E again. One more time. And we end with a whole note. Okay, so I hope we learned a lot in our first introductory video, learning about the parts of the guitar, the finger letters for the right hand, and then of course how to properly pluck, hold, and play the first 3 strings of E, B, and G. Alright, thanks for joining me, and we'll see you at next lesson.